Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Kelvin, back with another movie review. This one is for the movie Logan. Now, of course, Logan is the third of the Wolverine solo franchises, but it's also part of the X Men film franchise as well. So once again, Hugh Jackman returns as Logan, aka Wolverine. Also with Patrick Stewart as Professor X. Also in the cast is Stephen Merchant. The movie is basically kind of in a futuristic world, but it's not. But it's sort of like a semi-western. I know that part of it was based on the comic book Old Man Logan, even though a lot of Old Man Logan couldn't be done because even though Marvel has a stake in the X Men films, they can't really do or bring the characters that they could for this one. So I think this is basically based on some other work as well, but most notably it's Old Man Logan. So basically with this movie, Logan is old. He doesn't heal the same way he does, and you kind of find out that most, if not all, of the mutants are pretty much dead, and the only ones that are basically still around are him and Professor X. I thought Patrick Stewart did such an amazing job in this movie because Hugh Jackman did an awesome job in this movie too, because this was a Wolverine and a Professor X that we had never seen. The movie is rated R. It is violent. It is... I mean, there's cursing in the movie, but it's not a filthy, rated R movie type of thing. But it works because of the element and where Wolverine and this world is. It doesn't really like mix in with the other Wolverine films, and it doesn't really mix in with the other X-Men films either. It's almost like it's acting as its own movie. I thought the movie, just with Wolverine being forced kind of to take this girl to Eden. And the girl ends up being, of course, if you read the comics, ends up being X-23, which is basically his daughter. The movie is very dark. It's very moody, very violent. I will say, I really did enjoy this movie a lot. I really think it's the best Wolverine. That's like, without a question, the best Wolverine movie as far as the solo Wolverine movies are concerned. It's the best. Now I will say, as far as putting in the X-Men like category, I would say this movie, Logan is number one for me. Number two, I would say X2. Number three, the first X-Men. Number four would be First Class. I really enjoyed those movies. And not that I didn't enjoy Days of Future Past. It was just that everybody made Days of Future Past seem like it was the most incredible X-Men movie they had ever seen, and it wasn't. It was just okay in my opinion. I really liked the girl. I can't even think of her name, but I really liked the girl that played X-23, or Laura, as she was called. I think she did such an amazing job. This film was really brilliant. It brought you into another world that you didn't think that you could go into with a Wolverine movie. But I think because of the success of Deadpool, it allowed Logan to reach that and go into that territory. I enjoyed this movie a lot. It may not be for everybody because it is vastly different from any other X Men and Wolverine film you will get, but I still think that you should see it. And you guys tell me what you thought about the movie. You hit us up on Facebook at We Do Movies. And you can see all our reviews on the We Do Movies page on Facebook, as well as on YouTube. And until then, we'll see you next time. Peace.